Hi everyone, my name is Elizabeth Adams and I'm a meteorologist with the National Weather Service in San Diego. This is your weekly weather briefing. To start off, I wanted to take a moment to check out the satellite across the western United States. Skies are crystal clear across Southern California this afternoon. Our region is centered between two major storm systems impacting the United States this week. The first is to our east, producing widespread severe weather across the deep south, very strong winds across the southern plains through New England, and blizzard conditions across the Great Plains and the upper Midwest. The second is currently over the far eastern Pacific, and over the coming days will impact the Pacific Northwest region, producing heavy precipitation, very strong winds, and blizzard conditions to the Cascades. Our weather will remain tranquil over the next several days, but the clear skies and relatively light winds will allow overnight temperatures to plummet. If you stepped outside this morning, you know how cold it felt across the region. Many areas west of the mountains saw their coldest temperatures of this winter so far, and very similar overnight lows are expected tonight. A freeze warning is in effect through mid-Tuesday morning across the southern portions of the Inland Empire, where lows could fall into the mid-20s. Elsewhere, a frost advisory has been posted for the San Diego County valleys and the lower deserts, where lows will fall into the low to mid-30s. Try to stay indoors as much as possible and keep yourself, family, and pets warm. And if you do need to go out, make sure to cover all exposed skin with hats and mittens. Slightly warmer conditions are expected on Tuesday, with most areas away from the mountains and high deserts rising into the 60s. Highs will still remain around 3 to 8 degrees below seasonal averages, but the abundant sunshine will make it feel warm during the afternoon hours. Similar highs are expected on Wednesday, but major changes are on the way for Wednesday afternoon through Thursday. The next storm system to impact Southern California approaches by the middle of this week. Strong onshore winds develop Wednesday morning across the mountains, deserts, and coastal areas, and will expand across the coast and valleys Wednesday evening. The strongest winds look to occur Wednesday night through Thursday morning. Stay tuned over the next several days as wind warnings and advisories are posted, as these winds could topple trees and make travel hazardous, especially through the mountains and deserts. In addition to the wind, this fast-moving system will produce chances of precipitation across much of the region. The highest chances for rain will occur late Wednesday night through Thursday morning, but showers will be scattered in nature, so periods of brief rain will be followed by dry periods. Areas that do see rain are currently only expected to see a few hundredths of an inch. The system quickly moves east later in the day on Thursday. Cooler temperatures will also accompany this storm system. All areas will see below seasonal average high temperatures, with highs up to 5 degrees below normal at the coast and 5 to 15 degrees below normal across the valleys, mountains, and deserts. Slightly warmer and calmer conditions follow for Friday and Saturday, and highs will warm a few degrees each day. Another wave will pass near SoCal this weekend, but the forecast has trended drier. As of right now, we are outlooking no precipitation, but mostly just increasing mid and high level clouds. Stay tuned as we get closer to the weekend and we refine this forecast. Lastly, I wanted to take a look at the long-range forecast issued by our colleagues at the Climate Prediction Center. The middle of January is looking to lean slightly above normal temperature-wise, which will be a noticeable change from what we're expecting this week. However, they are also seeing signals for slightly above normal precipitation chances through the same time frame. January tends to be a very active month weather-wise, so we could be looking at additional storm systems impacting our region. Thank you so much for watching. Please visit weather.gov/San Diego for the most up-to-date forecast information. Also, make sure to follow us on Facebook, X, and YouTube. Have a great week, everyone.